Welcome everyone. I'm Mayor Westmoreland. I'm here with Evan Barrett today. Evan is assistant to the city administrator, and Evan has a very interesting role in the city. He's pretty much the Swiss Army knife of Eagle Mountain, taking on special projects that help Eagle Mountain City plan for the future and to get better. So, Evan, what can you tell us about your role? What makes your role here at Eagle Mountain City interesting, taking on these special projects?
When I got this job, I guess if you put it that way, I was given basically one rule or task, and that was basically if there's anything that I see that I can improve, then I pursue it. And so I've kind of followed that philosophy, and since then, I've, like you said, worked on several special projects. More often than not, it focuses on kind of research analysis and policy development kind of focus. But I end up working with basically every department in the city on all sorts of different things. Usually helping them with things that they don't have time to pursue on their own. They're busy. Just keeping the city running as it is, as effectively as possible. And so I get to take the opportunity to be a little bit more forward-thinking, to be more proactive, go search out some, innovative things that we can do as a city to be more efficient, to be more effective, and maybe, capture some opportunities that we may not otherwise get. So it's an exciting role that, makes every day different for me. Makes things pretty interesting. So,
well, that's one thing I've really appreciated about what you bring to the city is you help to make the city better, and are always helping us plan for the future and prepare for the future. Certainly, one of your outstanding accomplishments that has really been helpful to economic development in particular is Shopfest Utah. Tell us about Shopfest and what our residents need to know about it.
So I started working on the Shopfest Utah event a few years ago. Back then it was the Eagle Mountain Street Fair. The Eagle Mountain Street Fair back then was fairly small, and it was a true street fair. It was on a street. We realized that we could do a lot more with this festival, with the Eagle Mountain Street Fair. And as we were evaluating what was really the purpose of this event and what we really wanted to get out of it was it really wasn't about us. It wasn't about the city. It was more about who was coming to be a participant in that event, and that was the small businesses. We had a whole lot of interest from small businesses in Eagle Mountain and outside of Eagle Mountain, looking for some way to get noticed. We have a world now where it's so much easier to just buy things online. We get one-day shipping and everything. It's too easy now to forget about our local businesses, and we wanted to do something to make sure that those local businesses were seen and were able to get the exposure and get into to get the success that they're looking for. And so the Eagle Mountain Street Fair grew under that focus, and then it grew so much that we basically outgrew the street it was on, had to move it to Corey Park. Didn't make sense to call it a street fair when it's in a park anymore. So we rebranded it to Shopfest Utah, and ever since then it's continued to grow. Shopfest Utah this year is going to be on August 7th at Corey Park, and we're really excited for it. It's going to be our biggest year yet, with 225 businesses filling 250 spaces in that festival, filled with all sorts of other things happening alongside it. So.
Well, Corey Park is really a great setting for Shopfest Utah because it already offers so much all by itself, and to add Shopfest Utah and all of the other things that are going to be going on there at the same time, it makes for a very fun and interesting day. So in addition to the businesses that will be showcased there, what else will be happening?
So I know that everyone's really excited to see the hot air balloons. We introduced hot air balloons a couple of years ago. Saw a ton of people come out to see those and get rides on those tethered balloons, and so we'll be bringing those back.
By the way, can we tell our residents if they want to purchase tickets, can they still do that for the balloon rides?
Unfortunately, those sold out.
They're sold out.
They sold out really fast. People were really excited about those hot air balloons, but they can still come see the balloons.
Okay.
They're still exciting to see up close, and we'll have some free flight balloons. Those are the balloons that are actually going to take off at a much higher elevation, and they'll be flying around for half hour, 45 minutes or so. They'll be lifting off from the field across from Corey Ride Park, across the Pony Express Parkway, and you can get a little bit closer to those, see those as they lift off, and those are kind of fun.
So yeah, it does sound like fun. What food will be available there?
So we're going to have several food trucks and a few food vendors in tents, whatnot. We tried to make sure we found some really good options that are going to give us some, tons of different varieties of food that you can find, and some of these are local favorites that have been to Eagle Mountain before. So it should be a good selection.
All right, very good. And there will be entertainment as well.
Yep. We have been working with the Eagle Mountain Arts Alliance, who have been helping to schedule live entertainment throughout the day. This is something that we haven't had in the past, but now with the expansion of Corey Ride Park, we have the ability to bring the mobile stage there and make that happen, and just adds a great ambiance to the event, and we also use that as a way to support some of these other types of small businesses. I mean, in some ways, these artists, these musicians and whatnot, they are their own business, right? And so we like to support these smaller businesses however we can, and so live entertainment is one way of doing that, and then capping the event off with that small concert at the end. So.
Well, it certainly sounds like a great way to spend the day, or even just the evening. The great thing about being at Corey Ride Park is there's plenty of things for kids to do should they lose interest in the business side of it. So we'll certainly have all of the playground amenities at the park, and the pickleball courts, the basketball courts, et cetera, et cetera. In addition to the entertainment and food. So come join us August 7th and come out for the entire day or just part of it, and hope to see everyone there and have a good time. So thank you for joining us.